think you put in a very good perspective because we have really two good panels, and it covers also the digitalization and the customer, and then also the operation. Then you put really the framework about the relation between the role of digitalization in all aspects of the air transfer ecosystem. That's quite important, and as we have also the students, it helps to understand a little bit how it functions, and you make my life even easier with the MBA. Then, even if you wanted to talk longer, it would be great because you put really a lot of food for thought for our discussion today, and not only, of course. Then, as we talk about the MBA program, and we talk a little bit before we start the event. We launched, last year we were talking about launching an MBA program in aviation. Then that was a dream, and Hermes, the organization I represent, is a stakeholder on this, and together with Athens International Airport, that was, let's say, a dream to be accomplished. Then a year ago, when we had our last year event in May, we were saying that we're going to materialize. A year later, almost a year later, I'm really happy that this initiative that it took long to get here. Andreas Papatheodorou, the director of the program, and also is in the board of Hermes. We're working more than 15 years to make it happen. We needed to find a way using new technology, then digitalization. That it's a part of the game in order to make this possible. Then. We announced it because we needed to go to a process about to get, let's say, the certification and accreditation of the program. Therefore, we announced it in 11th of November, and in a very short time, we managed to have in total 22 students. Then it was a big success. Well, first edition, mainly our target is to have mix of people from all over the world. Then also Christos already said, it's support and interaction and support from the staff regarding this program. But we wanted to make international. That's why we have an industry board that is international. We have Mehmet Nane, that is the chairperson of Pegasus, and also together with me, we are the co-executive directors of International Aviation Forum. We have also Rania Yurutsakou, the Airlines for Europe managing director. We have Peter Elbers, the CEO of Indigo, the most innovative airline, with order of 500 aircraft and more. From Tiaka, Glenn Hughes, the director general. Also Abdul Hattefaka from ACO. We have also Walid Youssef from the Ground Handling Association. Therefore, the idea is to have a mix of the industry, of the whole ecosystem, in order to interact with the students. Then part of this idea is to have interaction with guest lectures. We had a high-level event 10 days ago in Athens Airport with Mehmet Nane, with Rania Yurutsakou, with Elias Maragakis, Lufthansa Consulting, a senior partner, and who else was? Michael Bell. Michael Bell, the #1 handler from Corn Ferry, that spent time with the students in HIOS, and we had also Dimitris Gerogiannis, the CEO of a junior line, that went and make a case for this. Then the next year will be Mehmet, will be the one that will be the case in Pegasus. Then really excited because we have this close collaboration. But I have here Anargyros, that is leading the Secretariat of Ziakas, that is leading the Secretariat of the MATBA. Then I'll give you a little bit more brief in details because I know part of the things, and he is daily basis working with the students, and we have 5 of them, if I count correctly, today with us. Then it's good to, apart to be in the class, to interact with with all of you, the leaders of the transport. Then Ariel, please.
So first of all, I would like to thank Dr. Iatrou again for the invitation today. It's a true honor to talk.
So, just the only thing I want to add, is that since we had a discussion regarding AVIATION, because we sent us around, last week we signed an agreement, a second agreement, contract with AVIATION in order to support us with know-how. So far we have 15 experts, SMEs, subject matter expert they call, who AVIATION contract and support us. And if we don't have this assistance from the Director General of AVIATION, which is a very good friend of mine, of Greece, of HCA, Mr. Salazar is his name, that support us so much, it was impossible to have authority, civil aviation authority in Greece. So this is, we have to say this and say thank you to this guy here. Okay, bye-bye, thank you.
So it's a true honor to talk to such distinguished and high-level professionals and experts of the sector today. Thank you, Dr. Estes, for the invitation. I will present you in short the new MBA program. It's an innovative initiative. It's jointly offered by the University of the Aegean and the Democratic University, both well-established and well-known universities in Greece. As some of you already know, it's the first MBA in air transport in Greece, and today I learned that there is maybe another potential competitor out there, who knows. But before the MATBA program, let's call it MATBA from now on, the acronym, before the MATBA begins, we did a deep comparative research and we identified 16 postgraduate programs focusing on air transport around the globe, but only 4 of them awarding an MBA degree, with the majority of them conducting on-site lectures only. So we have almost a unique combination forming from variables that we have a program that is delivered in English, it has distance learning, mainly online participation, it's focusing on air transport, and it is awarding an MBA degree. A few words about the course structure. The first semester is core semester for everyone, for all students. The second semester, the students can choose one out of 3 streams, the airports or airlines or air navigation service providers. And the final semester, the third one, is the preparation and submission of the MBA thesis. The program started for the first time ever this February. The first and only the first week was on-site lectures, and as some of students here can confirm, I know it was a little bit exhausting and tight, but it was very interesting and informative, I hope, for all of us. For sure, one of the highlights of the on-site first week was the leadership workshop that was moderated by Mr. Michael Bell and the presence of Dr. Dimitrios Gerogiannis, who also both joined us at the excursion and exchanged opinions and discussed with the students. That I think it was a true invaluable experience for all of us. And we concluded on the Thursday our on-site lectures with a gala dinner and later with a party, a social function and gathering that I think made better the vibe and the overall relationship with the students and professors. The next morning, the Friday, we all took a flight, morning flight, and we landed to Athens International Airport. At this stage, I want to thank again Hermes Air Transport Organization for the support to the program, and Athens International Airport that hosted the event at its premises. There was a very strong panel. As Dr. Iatrou already said earlier, was Mr. Margakis, Mr. Michael Bell, Ms. Europoutsakou, and Mr. Mehmet. The panel was moderated by Dr. Iatrou himself. And it was also very interesting because, for example, Mr. Mehmet and Ms. Europoutsakou are also members of the MATBA Industry Board, which I believe was the overall vision of Dr. Iatrou and the MATBA director, Professor Andreas Papatheodorou, who unfortunately he's not present today, to bring the academic excellence and academic knowledge along with the aviation sector and the realities and opportunities. For sure, we do not want an MBA to stay only in the books, and that's the overall goal. And I think we started very strong with very good momentum to achieve that. That's in short for everyone. If you have any questions, thank you.
Yeah, do you have any question regarding the program? I mean, I'm not talking about the students, of course, about the other that are here. We can follow in MATBA.aero, then more information. Then, well, I hope also Nicola will give a lecture also, and then as we have different tracks, then already we asked about the chief financial of Pegasus to give a lecture. Then we'll knock your door, Boris, regarding this. That the idea is to have interaction with the industry, and of course bring your staff if they want to do this program, because it will be. The idea is not to focus on the Greek market, but to be an international one. That's why we have an international board. Advisory board, and the idea is to have a good interaction with the industry, and that's a good case also here in what you said also in your speech. Then, Konstantin, sorry.
No, please.
Konstantin.
Yeah, a quick question if you like. How long is the current MBA program, and are there any plans to collaborate with foreign universities on this?
Okay, the length of the program is annual, then it's 12 months, it's the class, and then a semester that you have to do the dissertation, then in total 18 months.
Yes,
Okay.
18 months, and there is also an option for the part-time study, which
Okay.
is the double time, so 36 months in total.
Okay.
Then, collaboration with the university is something we can discuss in the future. Then we got, don't forget, for those that you are Greeks, then in the same time we apply in the Ministry of Education, because the universities are public. Then the Greek government decided to have private university at the same time that we were finalizing all the documents to be submitted. Was the same time as the application of the private university, and I was speaking with the Minister of Education, a good friend, and I said, please, we have to do it to rush because we have to start in February. Yeah, but we have the private university. No, they made a great job then. Despite the challenge about, we managed to be on time. But considering about the collaboration with other university, let's see how it works. Then we are much more optimistic as we were last year, because our target was to have 10 students. We have 22, then that's more than double that from our expectation. And in total we had 30 applications, then it was really, and imagine, we started, the announcement was 11th of November, and they had to submit all till by 5th of January, then in between it's Christmas time, then 2 weeks. It was not easy. Then Andreas spent like 12 hours with interview with all the students. Then
Interview marathon.
Then some of you faced that.
I forgot to mention that the first cohort, our first students of the MBA, are also professionals, and some of them very high level in the sector.
Yeah.
So it's another opportunity to bring sector closer to academia.
Yeah.
It helps us a lot.
And it's a good mix, because there is from the NSP, it's from the airlines, it's from the airport, there's pilots, from military. Then it's a mix of people. Then that's a good mix. To be honest, I've taught before many classes, also in Luis Business School in Italy. That's the best class I ever had, to be honest. I'm honest, me as a person.
It's a great initiative.
Huh?
It's a great initiative.
Yeah, no, it's we want to change the way, and one of the things that differentiate these programs from other programs is that it's digital. Then, as we talk about digitalization also today, therefore there is only 1 week requirement to be in HIOS in February, and the rest is online. Then, therefore, everyone, we have here people that are here, then have to go to the work, then the lectures in the afternoon is a little bit heavy for them, but in the same time, there is an opportunity not to lose their job and not to have a sabbatical or whatever in order to continue their studies. Then it's important. Any other question? Nicola?
Well, thank you both. Again, congratulations for these initiatives. And you are aware you went to our workshop in Kazakhstan, which was our second workshop on aviation skills and workforce planning.
What was the sustainability thing? With Olivier, when was the
agenda?
Yeah.
But you invited really to join our initiative. We have our next workshop, which will focus on innovation, 24th and 25th of June, hosted by JATO in Hoofddorp.
Where?
In Hoofddorp in the Netherlands,
Oh,
close
okay.
to the Schiphol airport. And we really focus on working with our key players, the industry, states, the academia, in closing the gaps between the industry's needs and what we are producing, which is not really matching today. So we know that we have gaps in terms of numbers, so workforce planning, the ability of the ground handling and other personnel to attract and retain them, but also the aviation skill sets, where we see a mismatch between the evolving environment and what the traditional, I would say, academia produces. Innovations at the core. So all these discussions feel welcome, even if you're
Okay,
new.
Let's talk later in the break.
Feel welcome to join.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
need- we
He
need
wants to
you
be
as
there
well.
for sure. We'll see.
You're invited.
Yeah.
24th, 25th of June.
I cannot, definitely. It's ICI Europe in.
Send your the new generation.
Yeah, of course. But Andreas, Andreas lead the program anyway. I'm one of the partners. Any other question? Okay, then let's move. Thank you,
Thank you.
Anargyros.